if we're not intentional about trying to make it better, it's not going to happen. Really, with anything, if we're not intentional about trying to make things better, they tend not to get better. You just get better, or you get more efficient at doing it in an inefficient way. Starting off with something different today. What I mean by that, no car talk, no kitchen talk. Try to do something a little different. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if it flows or not. But today's exercises are all upper body, and we're doing more of a heavy emphasis on shoulders, front delts, side delts, rear delts. And so we're gonna hit all of them with some different exercises. We're also going to do a little bit of biceps and some chest with tricep emphasis. And so, with the shoulders, it's a muscle group that you can work a lot. They recover quickly, but it's also, having wide shoulders, bigger shoulders is something that pops, and it's one of the first things people see. It's one of the things that I want to get is bigger shoulders, so you look more muscular. The first thing somebody sees with you, it's going to be shoulders, right? See your shirt, they can show through. Before they see anything else, it's those shoulders, boulder shoulders or whatever. And so we're going to work on the fronts, sides, the rears. What we got the overhead press here. We're going to do some upright rows. We're going to do some plate raises, probably do some cable face pulls, really get the back there. What else we're going to do? We're going to do some dumbbell press. We're going to do those. We're doing those on the flat bench. I got to see what I wrote down. But we're doing a narrow grip and then some bicep curls. All right, so let's go here. Let me finish my warm up, and then we'll get into the first set. We're going to go for around 20. So I want to explode up and then control on the way down. So not just drop it to my chest. Push up, control down. I got 2 more sets. Set number 2. We're doing a mile rep match. I want to get at least, well, we're going to match it. Let's get another 4 more. That's the first set. So 18, got 4 more to do. See if we can do one more crack here. All right, 18 plus 4, 22. And so we're gonna do 22 in the next one, however many sets it takes us to get there. The third set, and so the mile match set it's a great way to another intensifier, because you do all these sets and the mini sets. Like my first set was 22, then the second set I was able to get 18 and took a slight pause break, did another 4 to get to 22, so I matched the set. But that allows me to get to multiple times towards failure, which is good for muscle growth. And so 22 is our total number we're gonna go for, however many sets it takes. Right, 17. Got 5 more to get to 22. Give a couple more seconds break here. All right, we got 5 more. See if we can get in this one roll. A couple second break. That was 4, so 21. We got one more to get 22. Oh, slow down. Milk that. Milk it, milk it, milk it, milk it. All right. Shoulder press done. Now let's go to a flat bench, dumbbell press, narrow grip. Narrow grip. My elbows are going to stay close, hands facing each other. It's going to work the chest, but it's also mostly me more focused on the tricep here. Oh. Get deep stretch. Up. Control down. Up. Control down. Stretch. 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 One bar. 25. $23. Let's mile this 2 more to get 25. All right. Stretch. Stretch. Feel that stretch here. All right, one more. Third and final set for these. Even though we're only doing 3 sets, I can feel in my triceps nicely, also in my chest. That deep stretch and slower eccentric works really well for me. I'm not saying it's perfect for everybody, but it's been very beneficial to helping me grow my baby chest. So we're gonna do a mile rep match in this too, and the target number is 25. So we'll get, let's say we get 18 in this first one, then we have 7 more to go to get to 25. And let's do this. We'll stretch. Come on, see if we can get one more. $20. Yeah, 5 more to get to match. Stretch. Done with that. So a little try and chest. We're gonna go back to shoulders. Today is a more shoulder focused day, and I think next we're gonna do upright barbell rows. See you there. Upright barbell rows. Now, I've done these with and without using, straps and U-straps. If you got them, if you don't have them, one of the most important things I think if you're looking to build muscle is to have straps, because your forearms are nowhere near as big and as strong as your back muscles and what it can handle, or your shoulders, and your grip will give out before your shoulders and your back will. And so you're cheating yourself of those muscles. And if you want to build bigger forearms, well, then do specific forearm exercises. That was a mistake I made. So I think, well, I want to do this because I want to build my forearms. Sure. And then I realized, well, I'm cheating myself in other places. So just do special forearm exercises or specific forearm exercises if that's what you want. But if you want to build your back, your shoulders, any sort of pulling movement, use straps here. And what are these ones? I forget what these are. Any which way, I just got them on Amazon. All right. Give me one more. One more. So on these, what I'm trying to do is get up to at least my clavicle area. I want to get it and then control the eccentric. You know, yeah, it works muscles when you're on the concentric, but we're losing a big part of the muscle gain. Another thing I've learned is that it's actually on the down, and that actually contributes to more muscle growth. And so to get full benefit of the rep, focus on the concentric and then also the eccentric. And the eccentric is real big. All right, 2 more sets. Set number 2. Easy. Mile these. Come on. All right, 1 more set. Third and final set. Now with my hand grip on this is about shoulder width or so. Is if you change the width of your grip on this, it's going to alter a little bit which more of the shoulders you're working on. A little wider out, it's going to get more of your back or rear delts a little bit more. I know we're pulling up, but I tell you, since mine are this way, I'm feeling it more in my rear delts than my front delts, unless I'm doing this completely wrong. But you know, I'm totally fine on that. I want to work all the different shoulder heads or whatever they're called. All right, 22 is what we have to do, no matter what. Form breaking down. 18. 4 more to get my target 22. Let's go. One more. Let's do one more. Should we do one more? Okay. One more. All right, that's it. Next, we're gonna do front plate raises. And yeah, we're moving pretty quickly. I'll see you over wherever I'm gonna do those front plate raises, a tongue twister for me. Now, the last time I did these, let me put this here for now, I was using the 45s. But I noticed my arms weren't really straight when I was doing it. I was doing it more with very much bent elbows. And I was still working it, but I wasn't getting as much range on it, much more to range, and not enough tension. I'm gonna drop the weight and focus on trying to have straighter arms and get more range of motion on these. So instead of like this, I'm gonna have out, one, controlling the down. Routine. Come on, one more. 21. So this goes to show you that you don't always need to have more weight to have good progress. Because I actually did more reps with 45s last week than I did with the 35 here, but tweaked my form to get more range of motion and more attention on shoulders versus using other muscle groups to muscle the weight up. And so now I'm hitting the target muscle better. And so it's not always about having bigger and bigger weights. You gotta always work on your form too. And that's something that I have a long ways to go, but there's progress. And yesterday my coach just said it's the progression on some of my lifts, like particularly like my squats and such, still ways to go on that, is night and day from where it started. And that's being intentional about trying to make things better and improving them, because if we're not intentional about trying to make it better, it's not gonna happen. Really, if anything, if we're not intentional about trying to make things better, they tend not to get better. You just get better, or you get more efficient at doing it in an inefficient way. Like if you're making cold calls, prospecting, meetings, appointments, with prospects and those types of things, and you are not intentional about improving certain things, you're just gonna get really good at doing it in an inefficient way. And so it's good to focus on being with intentionality of improving. So I guess that talk was my rest break. Let's go do another one here. 21 was the number, so we're gonna do a mile rep if we have to. 1, 2. Let's do one more. Actually got one more than my first set. Maybe I didn't warm up my shoulders enough for something. All right, we got one more set. Third set, 21's the number. Who knows, maybe we'll do one more. One more. Little hold on that one. Not a long one. All right, we're gonna do one more chest exercise. Not chest, shoulders exercise. I just haven't decided yet if we're gonna do side or rear. You'll find out here in a moment. So what are we doing? Side, rear. We're going with the rear delt, and we're gonna use the normal rope, cable rope, whatever you call it. I'm gonna try the little longer one. So with most of these things, get a big stretch. Now this thing's getting my way. One more. Like 26 the number. 2 more sets. So on these, you you want to get really stretched out. So don't hold it here. Get it stretched out, then back. Slow on the eccentric. That's the mantra. I would say it's super slow where you're going 10 seconds, but controlled, I should say. That's a better way, maybe, of saying it. All right, one more. Third set. Just a reminder, I need to turn this thing the other way. See if that helps. No, not really. Okay, see that stretch and how all we stretched out. That's where the best part is. 26. One more. Whoa. That was a bad one. One more good one. One more. Slow. Shoulders feel good. We did 4 exercises, shoulders, 1 chest that was also working tris. And then we're gonna finish today off with some biceps. And then we'll do a little talk afterwards on something. Biceps today, we're gonna do it on this sitting thing. I know it's one of the things I've been doing more of. And as I was trying to progress, is getting too much back into it. This is gonna make it harder to do that. But I want to get tension on the biceps, so I don't want to swing them. I'm going to keep my biceps forward here, or my elbows forward. One more. Can we get one more? So with these biceps, the body part that was always been small. I mean, it's not huge, but they've grown. Gotta get the full range of motion. A lot of times people will just do this range, come down a little bit. You're missing the extended part. The elongated part is where the most advantageous for growth is. And so if you're doing your curls and you're going down, you don't get that far, you're missing a huge amount, and the most important. So you get all the way extended, controlled on the extension, and then up. Controlled, up. And put extra attention on your biceps instead of having your elbows back. Try to have them a little bit forward. All right, 2 more sets. Only 1 set so far. And I'll tell you, I feel more in that 1 set when my form, again, it's great, but it's better than my ineffective ways that I used to do them when I did curls. 1 set is better than multiple sets that I would feel after ineffective reps. All right, 23, I think we did 23, so let's do that again. Extend. We're on 1. 32. Okay. 1 more set to finish today's workout. Finally put the music on. It was dead in here. No sound, hardly any people. We just got dumped on with a bunch of snow out of the blue. But tonight, I'm heading down to Florida, Destin. And by the time you watch this video, I think I'll already be back. I'm about a week delayed on these. All right, 1 more set. Last set for today. And got a lot of work to do. I gotta finish packing. But it's been worth it. All right, 23. One more. Oh, come on, one more. One more. All right. That's the workout. Shoulders, just key focus. Chest, try, bicep, all each got a little bit of work to. All right, I will see you in the car. Got some important stuff to go over, at least I think anyway. See you there. Forgot to talk about how am I feeling after yesterday's leg day. I mean, that was the most exhausting leg day I had yesterday. With all those 20 plus reps, the pause and the squats, deadlifts, all that stuff. And I will tell you, today they feel good. And part of me is like, oh, I think tomorrow will be a bigger day, how it feels. But yesterday I was waddling around and I loved it. I went to go visit my grandma in the hospital. She's gonna have to have open heart surgery, and the place is massive. And where they had her in the wing, it was a lot of walking. But I was waddling around. I thought it was pretty funny. So it was good. I'm excited though. Starting next week, my rep ranges, instead of 20 plus, we're going to be trying to do in the 12 to 15 rep range. So still higher rep ranges, but you know, compared to how some will do like 8 to 12. But I'll be able to push the weight more than I was with 20 plus. So that's exciting. But what I want to share is, so we've had the most mild winter here in Wisconsin we've ever had. Like hardly any snow. We got dumped on once or whatever. We've had 70-degree weather. I mean, it's March right now, but last night we got dumped on with a bunch of snow. I mean, not even crazy amount for us, but enough where plows had to come out and all that. So I get to the gym, and I'm not even at the gym early because I had the boys had to get on the bus. So I wasn't at the gym as early as I normally get, and the place is a ghost town. And you know, no music on. Well, the PA system has been broken the last few days or whatever, but they're able to get it on like towards the end of the lift. But there was hardly anybody there. Parking lot was pretty empty, and you know, it's Fridays. I'm recording this, and this time of the day on Fridays, because I go here every Friday at the same time, it's never like that dead. And so it made me think, well, why? And the only logical conclusion I can come is like, oh, I saw the snow, and I'm just not going to go today. I'm going to find a reason not to go today. And whether it's the gym or, you know, your work, or we find excuses and then we justify it with logic. We make an emotional decision and then we justify it with logic. I don't really feel like it, so I'm not going to do it. But I can't say that reason because I just don't feel like it. I have to give myself an excuse, and the excuse is that the weather wasn't good, or, you know, I didn't have my pre-workout made ready in time, so I'm just gonna skip. I mean, hey, I only have dirty clothes to go to the gym in. We find excuses. Or, you know, I'm prospecting or got a prospect, but, you know, they might be mean to me, or they might say no. Hey, I gotta send this email. We are great at making emotional decisions. And I say great, it doesn't mean that they're great decisions, but we justify it with logic and try to find excuses to do the things we need to do. Hey, it's snowing out. Oh, I gotta get to the gym now, for sure. Prove to yourself that you can do it. It's cold out, it's snowy, it's rainy, I'm gonna get there. Now, if the gym's closed, it's different. We'll find something else to do, right? You know, find ways to make things happen. Find ways to get your goal versus finding reasons not to do it. 99% of the world, they find reasons not to do things. And so if we want to get ahead of other people, you know, whether it's careers or we want to get better than, you know, improve ourselves and, you know, focusing on ourselves and improving, of course, is we just got to do the work. And it's simple. We just got to do the work. Doesn't mean it's always easy. Never said it was easy, but it's simple. The majority of the people are not going to do it. So in your career, what are you doing? Are you in sales, marketing? I don't know what you're in. You want to rise up in your company? Put the extra work in. Almost everybody else is not going to be doing it. And they might do it for a time, they might do it for a season, but they won't be consistent. They'll do it for a week. And then when they don't have the results they want, they go revert back to what they've always have done. Instead, be consistent, be nonstop, keep on doing it, results happen. One more. Today, mantra I think was oftentimes, well, not every set, but one more, one more, one more. And then one more is, okay, let's do another one. And then you find out you end up doing multiple more. I'm making prospecting calls, one more, one more, one more. Okay, I'm gonna go for schedule. I'm gonna go until I get at least one more appointment scheduled. Okay, I get that. Let's see if I can get one more. And what's that philosophy that you can have? Yeah, an appointment here in 5 minutes. A good thing I'll be in my office just in the nick of time. But what's that in your business, your career, fitness, your journey, your health that you can do one more in? Think about that. Have that mantra, one more. Push yourself, one more. All right, so almost home. Got some interviews to do. We got another loan officer coming on board. We got some more staff. I know I keep talking about that because we're in growth mode right now. So a bunch of interviews today. Got to get some marketing things out. And then I got to finish packing and all that good stuff because we're actually, instead of flying, we're going to drive down to Destin. And that way we don't have to rent a car. Well, I'll just do it. It just, the timing makes sense. It's easier in some regards too. If I was going further, we'd probably fly, but we're going to drive, and that gives me more time of growth because the kids will be sleeping a bunch, listening to some good audio books. Did I said that weird? Audio books? I don't know how you say it. I think I said it weird. But to utilize the time to grow. And so I listen to a ton. Maybe I'll share a link in the videos of audiobooks that I've been listening to throughout, they've been just listening to this year that I've gotten through, because I listen to a ton. But all right, I'm at the house office. You have yourself a great day, and one more.